Hello, so this is my very first YouTube episode. So I'm gonna do a quick intro just so you guys can get to know me and know what to expect from my channel. So my name is Brittany. My YouTube channel is Brittany Lanice, and I am going to be covering things that are basically lifestyle related. So you will see unboxings of like perfumes, unboxings of household items. You might see like some cute little quick Amazon how to find things, as well as travel and just maybe some excursions that I either do in town, which I live in Indianapolis, Indiana, or you might see me do some stuff that's out of town because I love to travel and take solo excursions is what I call them. So for this first episode, you will be seeing me just kind of taking my trip to Alaska. I'm going to just kind of go over some of the evergreen things of like what to pack, the do's and the don'ts, what to expect when you get there, going over the customer service, and then I will break down the series into maybe about 8 or 9 episodes. So I'm super excited to get started with that. And if you all have any questions, please drop them below and I will be more than happy to answer as many, if not all of those questions. Okay, so let's jump right in. I recommend flying in a day early. So we flew in a day early into Seattle just so that we could sightsee, get acclimated, and really just relax. So now I'm just kind of showing you a little bit of the airport. We took a super early flight just so that we could maximize the rest of the day, rest, go out, do some excursions. We did have one slight layover. So it was from Indy to Chicago, and then it was from Chicago to Seattle. Wasn't bad at all. Literally, like as soon as we got off the plane, we got on to the next plane, so it really wasn't an inconvenience. So let's fast forward to the checking in process. I do recommend packing as light as possible. You do want to make sure you have a poncho, a coat. You want to dress very warm. I recommend layers. Let's get into the things that you need to actually just check in and get on the ship. I do recommend that you have your boarding pass and passport, as you saw. I also recommend just keeping some cash for all the people that provide services, because I will say the customer service is amazing from start to finish. Like, I really just cannot rave. I know I said I wanted to talk about that, so that is kind of what I wanted to mention, is just the customer service is simply phenomenal. Like, I can't go on too much about it just because it was just that great. Like, you definitely need to experience it. You'll also see that there are 2 ships. So the Westerdam was on our right hand side and the Princess ship was on the left hand side. There are plenty of signs so that you don't get lost. Also, you want to make sure that you print off your luggage tags prior. You can kind of see them on the other luggage of people that are kind of walking, but we printed ours off prior. But if you don't, no worries, they have those ready for you at the front kiosk. This is where you will drop your luggage, so they do have plenty of signage and people to assist you with that. And then if you need any help and accommodations, they will be more than happy to do that as well. Next, you will see us going to the line where the check-in process begins. So lucky for me, I had already pre-checked on the Holland website. So I uploaded all my information and documents that were needed to do a quick check-in. So they were able to take my picture in, zing, move on to the next process. My grandmother forgot some of the information on her passport, so we did have to wait in line for that. But I'm telling you all, it did not take over 45 minutes for this entire process that I'm showing you. And you see how the lines look long, but they're moving extremely fast. This is the area where they kind of just make sure you don't have any weapons or anything. The lines are definitely shorter than they appear. There are several lines for you to go through. So I don't get to record the entire process after this just because I did have to put my phone away. But next you will see us boarding the ship. So when you're boarding the ship, you want to make sure that you do the safety check-in and process. And then they also take your picture, which is so stinking cute. I will show you guys towards the end of this series. My grandma said I was taking too long, y'all. Y'all saw how she looked back at me. She's so cute. But yes, we are getting on the ship. So they will deliver your luggage to your door, so you don't have to worry about any of that. But here they're just kind of helping you navigate through. The ship was absolutely beautiful, and I love all the people, the crew. They were so sweet. So then we got into our room. There's plenty of space where you can hang up your clothes and put things away. Look at my grandma. She is adorable, but she was hungry. She said, y'all, I need to come home. But like I said, you want to make sure that you're packing layers. There will be some days where it's really, really nice. So I can't wait to get to the Juno portion, so I can just really go into some of the things that you need to wear. This is the bathroom. It was kind of small, but it got the job done, y'all. And then we headed over to dinner. So all of this is just the first day on the cruise. The food was amazing. This was the Pinnacle Grill. The food was so good. The views were good. And I mean, you will be full. Also, I do want to note that we had the You Have It All package, which means you get, I believe, 15 drinks at the price of $11. So anything that is $11 and under basically was in that package. And if it's over that, you just pay the difference, which was like a few dollars. But I just really enjoyed myself. The food was amazing. Courses. I mean, it was just amazing. After that, we did head to the casino because my girl loves the casino. So we checked that out for a while. Then I just kind of wandered off, like I always do. You'll see that in this series. But I went to the art gallery bar and just looked at some art, got a drink, and then I headed out to the deck just to see what the view was. It was absolutely beautiful. This was the only day where the weather was amazing. They had like 2 pools. They had like 3 or 4 jacuzzis. I did opt to get into the jacuzzi just because it was like 60 something degrees. It was nice out. So I decided to take full advantage of my first night. I also went to the Seaview bar. I had probably like 4 or 5 drinks and they were all amazing. Customer service was amazing. They were all smiles. So then I went to change into my stuff after I had my little Prosecco, because you know your girl loves some Prosecco. When I said the drinks were definitely on point. Then I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to get into some swimwear and go swimming. But then it started to rain, y'all. So I went back inside. So also I will say pack a poncho because it does rain. And this concludes my first video. Black Girls Go to Alaska. Please drop your questions below. Love you guys. Bye.